We are live? We are good. Okay. I'm studio. I'm being joined by 3 Tetris Grand Master runners. I got Tulix, Kevin DDR, and Aperture Grills. A great, classy username.
Yep.
Okay, so far all the interviews we've done have been after the run. But you guys are going up after Speak Adventure. How y'all feeling? Are you ready?
I think nervous, very ready, because we've been playing this game for I've been playing for 9 years. QLX is playing for a long time.
We've all been playing for close to a decade.
We've played literally the game thousands and thousands of times, but we are a little nervous.
Nervous, but
It's understandable.
I think we're ready.
I think we're prepared.
Yeah.
We're as
Alright.
prepared as we're ever going to be.
Okay. And this is kind of special because it's not just a small meetup. You guys have people from around the world. This is just 3 of the runners.
Yeah.
Who else do you have with you, and where are they from?
Yeah, okay. Well, of course, QLX is from France, which is crazy. Big flight. And then this year, we were really fortunate to have Khan and SQR, 2 amazing players, come out from Japan.
Indeed.
So we've got Japan, France, the US, and I heard half Canada.
Yeah, we got some Canadian people
Yeah.
came down. They brought some arcade hardware for us and are doing commentary. So
So this is kind of like one of the first big meetup, or actually the biggest meetup of this size.
this is the
for
biggest
Grand
meetup.
Master.
There's an annual meetup in Eindhoven in the Netherlands, which I've been to in the past. QLX has been to as well.
Which has a lot of the other European players, but
Yeah, it's a pretty
hard
big European
for
scene, but
many people to get out to it.
But it's
and
a
we,
much more local meeting than the actual.
kind of a lot of it is just we've known each other on the internet for a long time, and it's hard to get all these people in one place. We're so spread out. So
yeah,
Yeah.
we've had occasional meetups where we actually got Khan out several years ago
He
to
flew
Seattle,
out.
to hang out with us, as well as Amnesia, another French player. But those sort of things are very rare. It's really hard to coordinate.
Yes. Indeed.
I love that because it's the same thing we have here, just at normal GDQs with runners.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
It's names to faces. There's so many people here who I had no idea what they looked like.
yeah,
We've talked for years about speed strats, about frames, and actually the same conversation about frames, about speed strats for you guys too, huh?
yeah,
Yep.
yep.
Very
Input
much
lag,
Yeah.
all sorts of crazy stuff.
A lot
so
of that.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a couple of questions important about the name. So Kevin, your username is Kevin DDR.
yeah.
When was the last time you actually played DDR?
Actually, just a couple months ago, but yeah, it has been a couple months. Although I did just borrow a DDR machine from someone that I'm going to have for the foreseeable future. So look for me streaming that in the future.
All right. So you're coming back DDR.
Yeah,
You're
hopefully
gonna have
at least a
all the
little.
mid 2000s games just down.
Oh, it's for us. It's literally the year since 2000 and something. Time just stopped.
Yep.
We don't know anything newer than that. There's
We
nothing newer than that.
Haven't heard of a game that came out after 2005.
What's an LCD TV? I don't know.
So you're not speedrunning or playing Tetris on phones.
No.
No.
No,
Very-
I mean, it's
Tetris
really-
Newgrounds games.
It's really funny, Tetris is supposed to be the game you can play anywhere, and yet we are the people with the most stuff that we had to bring here to play our particular brand.
yeah.
You can't see. They actually had to fill a table by the stream of just arcade sticks and boards and equipment.
Yeah.
I could
Kevin
hear-
and I filled the entire outflow of the X-ray machine with just Tetris.
Oh
stuff.
my God, we held up the line at the airport for 5 minutes.
What did
because-
they ask you? Were they just like,
Well,
what are you gonna do
the
with
first
this?
They
thing
were
they
just
said was,
bewildered.
"Oh, you've been stopped before," and we're like, "Yes, we have." Thanks for asking.
Yes.
As everyone else was just in disbelief.
That's
They're like,
amazing.
"It's like all you've packed is electronics," and we're like,
Pretty much.
"Yeah, yep."
I mean, how many clothes can you guys really bring? Just
Oh,
two shirts and a
we've
pair
got
of
9
shorts?
days worth.
Yeah.
All right. If you need to, I give you a list of the local laundry mats if it comes down to that.
It might.
Just a couple of last things. So you guys have actually had a chance to play TGM 4,
Yes.
which might only exist because TGM 3 was featured at AGDQ 2015.
Yes.
And definitely the fact that an overseas location test happened is only because of the publicity from that event.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
once things kind of settled down after a few months after AGDQ, and then we heard, TGM4 overseas location test around the time of E3,
Yeah.
and our minds were just blown. I actually have the stream reaction from when I found out about it, and I'm calling everybody no, no way,
That
no
can't
way.
actually
They
be a thing.
uncanceled TGM4,
Yeah.
but
and then
yes.
we were really worried that it wouldn't actually happen because they set a time and date and a location, and then canceled it and then reconfirmed the same thing. And we
we-
were like, you know.
We drove down there not knowing that it
he
might
drove
happen.
down there and I flew down there, you know, bought my tickets before we were like 100% sure it was actually going to take place.
Because we knew that if the game doesn't come out, this is probably our only chance in our
only
lives to
chance
play
at
it.
all. Yeah,
and we'll
it was
do
really
it.
cool.
You know, Color Thief flew all the way from like,
Ontario.
Yeah, Kitchener. Yeah.
Kitchener, right.
Dude, I really hope this comes out now. Like,
Yes.
Well,
so do we.
if you want it to come out, you can tell TGM_series on
Yeah.
Twitter or Tetris_official on Twitter.
okay, so that's gonna be the last shout out, I think.
Yes.
Please tell people on the internet to release TGM4 in America or
Yes.
anywhere.
Please.
Doesn't matter. You guys will go. You will go to the TGM4. if
Yes,
it's
we
there.
will.
All right. Any last words then?
Well, I think.
I guess, I don't know. Just good luck.
Yeah, the dice are.
Good luck.
I don't know how to say that in English, but you know, it's set.
Yep.
Okay, well,
There's nothing we can do now.
Yep,
so,
just
yeah,
play.
it's gonna
Helix, Kevin DDR, Aperture Grills, thank you for talking with us. We're going to go ahead have Speak Adventure first, and this will give some time for us to set up TGM3. We'll go ahead and pass it back to the host. And yeah, this is SGQ 2015.
Thank you very much, guys. All right, so moving on here, Speak Adventure. We have a $30 donation from Brian Lutz. Wanted to beat the rush on the Tetris block, been looking forward to this for weeks. I figure since I'm partially to blame for Kevin DDR's orange hair, I should donate. Won't be able to watch live, but look forward to watching later. Keep it up. Oh, and save the animals, you freaking punks. We have $10 from Steed saying Tetris was mind-blowing last time. Here's hoping for more of the same. I agree, Steed, I agree. Actually, I want more. I want more of the same in a bigger way. Scrib donated $50 to say, I'm here to watch blocks move at ridiculous speed. Bale saying, past 2 a.m. here, but I had to witness the Grandmasters live. Go drop some bricks, shout out to the GDQ crew, keep up the awesome work, and take my money for charity. That money was $50. Thanks, Bale.
Badge is up.
Charles donated $21 and said, love summer games when quick, enjoying it with my girlfriend and supporting a good cause at the same time. Cheers from Quebec. Cheers to you, my Quebecois friends. FR Tromative donated $50 to say, go Germensch. The French and German are together for Doctors Without Borders and charity. Project Zero donated $50 to say, I've been watching for years now, glad to finally be able to give this amazing thing. Raise all the monies. You know, Project Zero, we're trying. We are trying indeed. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to World 9 Gaming. They are the guys that helped set up our practice rooms and made it incredibly smooth. They are the premier computer and console gaming provider for events across the Midwest since 2005. They have a dedicated staff, tournament expertise, and expansive collection of games and consoles. The best gaming experience at the lowest cost for all events, large and small. For more information on booking, check world9gaming.com. At AGDQ 2015, they actually let me an Xbox, an original Xbox, but I had no idea people even had those anymore. I got to play Crimson Skies, and it was amazing. Eastern Miko donating $13 to say good luck in Shirase mode. And Ice Fox donated $57.30 to say thanks to the entire TGM crew for showing me an incredible game at AGDQ. It's been a blast learning the true meaning of finesse these past few months, and hopefully one of these days I'll be on stage demoing this as a Grandmaster too. I have to give a shout out to Twitch because if you're watching this, well, you'll know that all of SGDQ 2015 is streamed entirely through Twitch. And if you weren't aware of this, 100% of all subscription revenue goes straight to Medicine Sans Frontières. So go ahead, if you sub, all of it goes to Doctors Without Borders, straight, no middleman, straight to them. This is also the biggest live broadcasting platform and community for gamers. So shout outs to Twitch once again. Jay Chensor donated $50 to say, Tetris is the greatest video game ever made. And as long as GDQ has Tetris, I will be sure to donate every time. Great stuff overall to everyone in the GDQ community. Video games rule and you guys show the amazing talent and skill games take. Well, thanks to you, Jay Chensor. So Soli Dio Gloria donated $6 to say, wish I could have made it to join everyone. Congrats to Kevin in the TGM Grand Master. Shout out to Culex and the rest of the dudes. Keep up the awesome work. Love from one of the guys at TetrisConcept.net. They're currently bringing out chairs for the stage to make sure the TGM crew has somewhere to sit, somewhere to watch, and somewhere to play, most importantly. Michael Hughes donated $50 to say AGDQ is the best thing to happen to Tetris since it was optioned for a big budget action movie. Actually, with Pixels in theaters, let's pretend that never happened. Good luck to the runners and to the assembled crowd. Let us hear your hype. Much love from San Antonio, Texas. $25 from Ian Keith. This is for Kevin and the whole crew out there. Really sorry I couldn't make it, you guys, but thanks for the inspiration to pick the game back up. Let's go better next time. Also, Boeing, Maka, Wag, and Ice Fox say hi. I'm forcing them to say hi. Ian Keith. Shadow Sham donated $20 to say, Tetris Grand Master hype. One of my favorite GDQ blocks. Keep up the awesome work, everyone. Kill the animals. $35 from Deck Nick, who said, hey Kevin and crew, watching you at AGDQ is what hooked me on the Grand Master series. Tetris hype. Firetron donated $50 to say, great games for a great cause. My money is going toward the controller cam for Kirby Tilt and Tumble, because that will be one of the greatest things to witness. Agreed, Firetron. Awesome 99,999 donated $30 to say, hey guys, super excited for the TGM runs this time. Good luck Kevin DDR, TWF, and the rest of the TGM crew. Put this cash towards the Hero 3 run in half-minute Hero. James E said, Tetris. The Tetris runs blow my mind every time I get to watch them. Good luck, guys, as he donated $30. Elsid the Hero donated $20 to say, missed Tetris at AGDQ, now staying up late to catch it live. Also, save the animals. We are happy to ruin your sleep schedule, Elsid. Justin Sorensen 2 donated $50 to say, I do not have the suspend, but I love GDQ and it's such a good cause. Good luck, runners. Kill the animals. I'm a vegetarian, but this is about saving frames. Justin B donated $50 to say, awesome games and quick is the best thing since sliced bread, except if sliced bread were to speedrun Tetris, then sliced bread would be better. And I agree, Justin. I agree. $55 from Fats, who says, this is for Tetris at GDQ, where boys become men and men become gods. $101 donated from Multiball. Tetris is one of the greatest games yet devised by mankind. It deserves no less than the attention these fine gentlemen are providing it. Throw your money away for Tetris. Throw your life away for Tetris too. Garlisle donated $20 to say, one of these days I'll be able to get higher than rank 3 in TGM 3. Until then, I'm going to watch the pros and dream. Don't let your dreams be dreams, Garlisle. Discontent Gamer donated $20 to say, Tetris is one of my secret grade loves. GM your way to victory, guys. ARS forever. Discontent Gamer, not sounding discontent. Jason Bowman donated $15 to say, the TGM block is what I show my friends when trying to expose them to GDQ. Doctors Without Borders is one of the best causes, and I am hyped for the run. Good luck, and let's raise as much as we can. $50 from Blake183 saying GDQ is a great event and I donated last year, so I might as well make it a tradition. Tetris is always hype and a great block to donate for. Oh, and do you mind saying hi to my friend Rain who's watching? Rain or Reagan? Hi. We have a $50 donation from 3 closed brackets. Good luck to the TGM runners this year. Everyone who's never seen TGM at a Games and Quick, you're about to see something truly amazing. Finally, some words of wisdom and inspiration for Kevin and the Tetris Concept crew. I will not top out until I achieve GM. Even though the stack is high, I never give in. Therefore, I never die with regrets. $50 donation from Anonymous saying everything you guys do is amazing. Really hyped for Tetris. Good luck to all the runners and keep up the good work. Oh, we got some Tetris on stream. Nothing Excess donated $50 saying, thank you for so much for everything you do. You do it for an awesome cause and do it in style. Much love to the Tetris runners as their upcoming runs, as Tetris is one of my favorite games of all time. Shout out to Jay Chensor, my FGC Tetris homie, and Patrick Miller, the real Bay. Anonymous donated $20 saying, love the TGM block at AGDQ, excited to see the tricks they pull off this year. First time donating for this awesome cause. It is the first time thanks to you, Anonymous. Hotel Dawn donated $50 to say, unfortunately I am still unemployed, so this is likely my first and last donation to the stream. So what better time to do it during the TGM block? P.S. Alex, please come back, we need a 4th for our D&D group. Yeah, 5th edition's pretty good, and Hotel Dawn, thank you for your donation. Need to give a quick shout out to one of our partners, Humble Bundle, who offer pay what you want bundles that support charity. Offers bundles for video games, mobile, ebooks, comics, and the Humble Store. Has raised over $61 million for charities such as Doctors Without Borders and many more. You can go ahead and check them out at humblebundle.com. We have a $20 donation from X Kirby. Here's a generic bin watching but first donation message again. Love what you guys do for everyone. Anyway, TGM hype! Drop those block like no tomorrow. I can't even comprehend how you guys play so fast, but it's great to watch. Put this donation half towards the Digimon World file name being Iwata, and half the money towards whatever the current announcer wants to see. Good luck, everyone. And you know what? I'll go ahead, I'll back up your donation, but put my 10 towards Digimon's World file being named Iwata as well. Weston Aerosmith donated $110, saying, as the son of a doctor, how can I not donate? You guys continue to amaze me, and I look forward to see what comes next. Thanks for sacrificing a week to entertain the masses. You say sacrifice, but I'm enjoying this quite a bit myself. $50 from Doomness. Love watching this. Wish I could take my vacation away from my wedding in 2 weeks and put it towards watching this event. Don't tell the wifey. Well, we're keeping the secret safe here. Anonymous donated $30, saying, awesome seeing everyone bend the games to their will. This donation is going towards the swordless run, but for now, Tetris hype. Anonymous donated $20 with a simple statement, Tetris is love, Tetris is life. David V223 donated $50 to say, pretty excited for Tetris to get a real up in this marathon. Good luck, kill the lines, and save the animals. Oh, that stings. Dreamy Robot donated $20 to say, always watch, never donate. I figured now would be the time to change that. And what better time to donate than the Tetris block? I need to give a shout out to our sponsor, the Yeti. The Yeti, today's tea for your torso. Supporting games on quick events with tea since 2012. $3 from every $11 tea is donated to Doctors Without Borders. And a special thanks to the amazing artists who donated their amazing talents. Mark, Carrie, Casey, Tanya, Logan, Drew, Tiffany, and Nina for donating their artwork as well. Lisa donated $55, saying, love to watch you guys playing these games and doing this for a great cause. Keep up the good work and keep us entertained. Fida donated $50 saying you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. And thanks, Fida. You are a top tier cheese. $10 from Kawaii-ko-chan's. Hi, it's Kawaii-ko-chan's TGM Daisuki. And it's cool. We'd like to shout out to Money Idol Exchanger. $50 from Burr Brewy. Good luck to everyone on the TGM crew. Can't wait to see you destroy these games once again. Go all out, regret nothing. Con hype. Ramses88 donated $100 saying didn't realize Tetris was so hype until AGDQ. Shoutouts to all the Tetris crew, y'all inspired me to pick up this game. I made it to 999 once and I hope to join the ranks of the GMs one day. Good luck on the runs, and good luck to you, Ramses88. $20 from Anonymous saying TGM Block is what got me into watching speedrunning earlier this year. Me and a few buddies get so glassy-eyed watching it this weekend. Put this towards Iwata Earthbound player name, great man who had a huge impact on my life and all gamers worldwide. Thanks, Anonymous. Mind's Eye donated $100 saying, hello to all my Tetris pals. Had to donate during TGM, obviously. Been looking forward to this since it was announced. Really glad our friends from Japan could make it too. May the randomizer be with you all. Shout out to Mind's Eye. Hef978 with a simple request. Tetris, kill the blocks. Thanks for your $50 donation, Hef. Anonymous donating $5.76. Didn't have much to spare, so donating what I can, down to the cent, particularly for the swordless run. Donating right now because Grand Master Tetris is beyond a shadow of a doubt the most mind-melting stuff this stream ever has. Hype! Nick Weasel Fermet donating $100 saying, I live in Minnesota, but I'm forced to travel for work right now. But I would never miss out on Tetris and donating to such a good cause. So I'm sitting in a hotel watching right now. Thanks for doing what you do, as always. They're currently working on some of the audio. Got to make sure the Tetris players can actually hear the Tetris because seeing the blocks becomes a little harder later on. Scary Bagels donating $50 saying, greetings from Earth, first time donating. Tetris is going to be totally worth it, just like it will be worth saving the animals. Tin and Steel Leon donating $10 saying, greetings from Norway, except I'm not from Norway, nor have I ever been there. Can't wait for the Tetris block. Well, hello Norway, even if you're not being represented, shoutouts to you. $10 from Catastrophe saying, just in time for the Tetris block, my favorite. Also keep those donations coming for Swordless Zelda. That's going to be awesome. Vihara-san donating $20 saying, good luck beating the level 1300 Shirase Toriken. I see the shakes from Kevin on the couch. $50 from Anonymous saying TGM is love, TGM is life. Pender McBender donated $20 to say, hey SGDQ friends, love what you guys done as usual. Please keep up the good work, hugs and kisses. Smeagol donated $5 to say, awesome show guys, I always watched since 2012. Better donate now on the Tetris block since that's the oldest game I can remember playing. Thanks for everything, and kill the animals. Laser Bomb donated $50.20, putting this donation towards MSF because I'm pretty sure after this Tetris block, I'm going to need a doctor from all this hype. Mo Bro donated $20 and said, saw the Tetris insanity last year. Can't wait to find out what happens this time around. Good luck, everyone. Chris L donated $20 saying, preparing for mine to mush transformation SGDQ Tetris hype. We have $10 from the Original. Can we stop calling it the Tetris block and call it by the true name, the Tetronimo? Scoots donated $10 to say, I'm too hype and need to occupy my time, so here's some money. Keep up the good work. Hype. Thanks, Scoots. Retro Gamer Ranting donated $10 to say, I've been watching SGDQ and AGDQ since way back from the start of it all. Every year it just keeps getting better and better. This year I've introduced my 5-year-old and 1-year-old sons to SGDQ and they love every bit of it. The baby claps every time people clap in the stream. I'm happy to show them even playing video games to bring so much good to the world. Keep up the great work, you guys. You make me glad to be a gamer. Shoutouts to you and shoutouts to your baby. Insanely Sane donating $30 to say, saving the animals might be the right thing to do, but this is games done quick, not games done right. Kill the animals. Allison R donating $50 to say, shout out to my boyfriend Greg who introduced me. I love him and I love Tetris. FBMeth donating $5 to say, I just have to donate for the TGM block. I hope it's at least as awesome as last time. Keep playing for a good cause.
All right, hello. So we're the TGM crew. I guess we're going to start with a roll call of everyone who's here. I'm Kitaru.
I'm Kevin DDR.
I'm QLex.
Yeah, you can use the pass around mic. Yeah.
I'm QLex.
And I'm Aperture Grills.
I'm SQR.
I'm Pushi.exe.
I'm Khan. And I'm Dark Aries.
All right.
And with our powers combined,
We're going to stack some blocks. Yeah, you might remember us from last year or earlier this year. We're going to start off with a demonstration of the death mode in Tetris the Grand Master 2
SQR.
with SQR and QLex.
Yeah, death is one of the harder modes in TGM2. It's
Yes.
basically the hardest mode, actually.
This is the mode is not marathon safe in any respect. So actually, QLex, if you'd start a credit and just let it play through, just like drop the pieces.
This is
So
what happens if you do nothing at this mode.
Yes. So as you can see, the pieces drop in one frame all the way to the bottom, and they fade, and then they lock to the stack. You have a couple frames to move them back and forth.
This is what's known as 20G, which
Yes.
means basically instant gravity.
Just means instant gravity. Yes. So the entire mode of death is in instant gravity. There is no requirement for scoring. It's simply a survival/time attack to get the Grandmaster grade, which is reached at level 999. So I guess we'll have them get ready to go.
Yeah.
So start some credits and
Should we keep going on race?
Yeah,
I'll do a
so-
countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so the first thing you'll probably notice is that they're placing pieces way faster than you just saw them lock down. They're manually dropping them.
Yeah, there's a technique called manual locking where you hit down after the piece has already dropped to instantly lock it.
And that's absolutely necessary because there's a time requirement. You can't play slower than a certain time for the first half of the game, or else it will just tell you, well, you didn't do well enough.
Yes,
Try
they-
again next credit.
They need to get to level 500 in 3 minutes and 25 seconds. And knowing these guys, I'm pretty sure that if they get that far, they'll do it. So.
Yeah. Once you know what you're doing, that time requirement is not extremely stringent.
You'll notice that this game also has one piece preview and no hold feature. Unlike a lot of modern Tetris games,
That was a cool thing.
this really adds to the challenge of the game because at the high speeds, it's very tricky to determine your next move and keep piece mobility wide open.
Right. So you'll definitely notice something where they stack up a lot of pieces in the center. We call this pyramid stacking because since the piece falls instantly, you need as much mobility as possible. And so if the piece falls on something higher up, you can have it push it to either side. Whereas if it falls in a hole, you have reduced mobility.
A great move there, a great twist by QLex. Very cool move. Advanced players have some really interesting techniques for keeping their piece mobility at a high.
Yeah. Let's see. So SQR has just crossed into level 300 with a pretty great time. After level 300, the game gets significantly faster.
QLex has also just hit level 300.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you're
You can
wondering
hear,
how it gets faster than instant gravity, the frame timings get adjusted so it's even faster than that. Like the lock delay gets shorter, the entry delay gets shorter. So even though you're at instant gravity, that's not it. You're still going faster than that.
Yes, at this time you have a very small amount of time to make your next piece placement and decision for your next piece placement. So it really requires a lot of forethought. SQR with a nice little, or QLex with a nice little down stack here.
Yeah. And because there's no score requirement in this mode, you'll see them be skimming a lot. They'll clear a lot of single lines. They'll make a mess and then clean it up.
Yes.
Okay. So SQR has already passed level 500, at which point it gives you the grade M if you clear the time requirement. And yes, QLX just did it as well. Now after level 500, the speed stays constant. However, it is incredibly brutal.
Yeah, from 500 to 999 is just a serious endurance marathon. I mean, even though this is not as fast as TGM3, this is basically playing the game at the limit of what you can handle. And surviving the 999 is just incredibly stressful.
SQR takes it in stride and is just like slamming down pieces with no problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, SQR is, it looked like he was almost going to die, and now he's in great shape.
SQR isn't even minorly concerned.
Yeah!
Oh my god! In TGM2, in TGM2, that's a very, that's a difficult. Whoa! Oh my god, that's a frame perfect synchro there, actually. A placement that's only possible by making a frame perfect move, which is very unsafe. But
yeah,
when you got to do it, you got to do it. QLX is playing quite safely here. Stack looks nice and calm.
Yeah, he really cleaned it up.
But actually, SQR stack looks pretty good too.
Oh, yeah. He's getting a medal for getting Tetrises, even though that's totally not necessary.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Wow, that was an amazing time, though. I mean, like, just to give you an example, what's the fastest foreign GM? It's like
530.
530. He was well on pace for significantly under that. So that was really, really impressive.
Yeah, and you know, as we said, this mode is incredibly unmarathon safe.
Yeah, he took
so
a lot
even
of
making it
risks.
anywhere near that far in one shot is really, really, really good.
Yes. Ah, those lovely peace sounds. Ooh. Oh man.
Excellent.
Oh man.
Everyone is standing.
QLX was saying earlier that he wasn't really feeling too great, and I think just looking at his expression right now, maybe he still doesn't feel too great. But never mind the fact that he probably threw up like 10 times in the last 3 days. You wouldn't know from how he just played. That was amazing. That was really, really impressive. I guess we should swap. Moving along.
Yeah, so the next mode we're going to play is doubles mode, which is a cooperative mode. It will also be a race.
Okay.
This one is left channel only. It's for commentary. I guess I'll give it to
What mic do you take?
While they're setting up, we have a $20.02 donation from Calpico. Shoutouts to Kevin DDR and Aperture Grills for representing Washington State on the biggest speedrunning stage of them all. And to the TGM crew for putting millions of eyes on the game that you love. Remember to split the track in Shirase mode and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, do it. TiVo donated $20 to stay up late and say 3 a.m. in Germany, but I'm so hyped for Tetris.
I guess I don't need to keep the headset.
That's fine. The headset you can move around, but like.
We'll just swap the sticks.
Huh? No. I don't think so, but I don't know where this is going to go. It's like
$100 from DDR Coder. Good luck to Kevin DDR and the crew. So I have to have my mind reblown this year. You guys redefined the word mastery. Hoping to see Pokemon Puzzle League later in the week because Tetris Attack is awesome, even if it has nothing to do with Tetris.
Left side screen. So I'm playing on the right on the left side. Take, yeah. Because I'm
All right.
So we just need to swap the sticks. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Where are you?
So we need.
The Sound Defense donating $50 to say, I had assumed that Tetris was always a boring time killer game until I saw the unbelievable mastery of it at AGDQ. I'm scheduling my day around when the Tetris runs will appear this year. Good luck to the runners.
Can we do these two guys with the headsets over here?
Okay.
Which one? Blue? Okay, blue. Got it. Okay, here we go. So we'll do a little trading off.
just hand me one with mine, Kim. We're all good.
All right. So I believe we're going to switch to doubles mode.
Yeah.
It is a pretty interesting mode. As you guys have seen at AGDQ 2015, it is interesting in the sense that it is absolutely completable, but depending on how your partner behaves, it can actually, well, have a tendency to make this run kind of marathon inconsistent, or kind of inconsistent in general.
We need to take that for TWF, so he's going to have audio.
Oh, okay. So we need to take this headset? Yeah. We need to take this headset.
And then the other two will come to you guys.
Okay.
While audio is being sorted out, got to give a shout out to our sponsors at TinyBuild. TinyBuild is an indie developer and publisher known for games like Speedrunners, Divide by Sheep, and Lovely Planet. They just released No Time to Explain on Steam and Xbox One, and they've been supporting and working with indie developers from around the world. So you can go ahead and follow them on Twitter at TinyBuild.
Yeah, that should be fine. The game is mono anyway.
All the way across to the Japanese players, so please. Thank you. Let me take these two. One each. Okay, and then this will come back to the couch.
Cookie of 9 donating $50 to say, this is not Veterinarians Without Borders, let the animals die. $100 from Commando, saying, always amazing to see the TGM crew, keep up the good work. Let this go to the runner's choice.
Retaining screws.
You never know.
Fist of Konshu donating $30.01, saying, line piece, line piece, line piece.
Can you go any more left?
Yeah, sorry.
And $10 from
Actually,
Nerd House,
well,
saying, shoutouts to our home slice Gitaru for bringing the excellence of Tetris into our lives. We look forward to this event every year. Kill the blocks.
So this works too?
I'm going to go ahead and
I
thank
don't
our
know what
sponsors at Capcom, who are actually releasing the Mega Man Legacy Collection, which has 6 games in one,
He
Mega
just
Man
did
1 through
something
6, with
under
retro
the
8-bit
table,
style
now
and
it's
an HD finish. It's coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC this summer. 3DS coming this winter. All digital, of course. Price is $14.99. It comes with a new challenge mode that remixes levels from the 6 games to give a new type of challenge to fans. This mode also has leaderboards, so thank you, Capcom.
So someone, I guess, has to count us off.
Yeah. Anyone want to count us off?
Do you want to count down?
Yeah. Yep. Countdown? Okay.
All right, I can hook you guys up with the countdown. Y'all ready at tech?
Yep.
All right. Double check with tech.
Hold up.
Yeah, we
Hold
gotta
up.
suicide it.
Suicide it. Suicide it.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
one of the things with the arcade setting. There is a timer with
Yeah.
every choice you make in a menu.
You only get a
so
few seconds.
has to be timed well.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
All right, let's all some thumbs up. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
So this will be doubles mode. As I've explained, it tends to be inconsistent whether like what your partner likes to do, and since the field is so big, you don't have the usual markers that you would have when playing the game normally. So this could lead to a few interesting like gimmicks and recovery, as
T-spin?
I imagine.
Yeah, go for it. And then I'm clearing.
Yeah,
And,
clear.
And putting
like
it in there.
Going over.
Kevin DDR and Aperture Grills actually have a lot of practice together. I do believe doubles mode is one of the.
We are roommates, so.
Yeah, I guess it definitely helps. In the West, doubles is pretty much one of the it's a mode that's been heavily trained with.
Yeah, it's really popular. Whenever there's an opportunity for us to meet, since we're all spread out over different states and like different
Clear, yeah,
areas,
yeah.
like it's always
God,
popular to
dash
try to
mode.
like clear doubles with whoever you're meeting that day. But yeah, it's a mode where you both have to reach level 300, which also leads to some additional coordination because you don't want one person to reach 300
vertical?
first because it goes to instant gravity at that point. So you both want to finish the game at around the same time, so one person isn't like tasked with this really difficult speed. You kind of want to just both be in sync and finish at the same time.
Yeah, I think the most
Kevin,
Your head, but that's
frightening thing would be to actually finish like 50 levels earlier than your other partner. And
flat,
at this
yeah.
point, you have infinite gravity, but your partner doesn't. He still needs to clear lines.
Okay.
So that's
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 kind
pretty
of what
much
happened at AGDQ.
that is kind of what happened at AGDQ. by
Oh,
the
got
way,
it.
yes. Unfortunately, people found a way.
Yeah. Okay.
So it also is pretty exhausting
I can put the T
to
over.
watch the whole field because pretty much when you try and clear a line, sometimes you'll
I need
try
to
to
catch up
skim
at some point.
some part of the field.
We'll let you clear.
And that makes it so that you have to watch everything at once. And of course, the field is much, much bigger, so it can actually be much more of a problem.
Vertical.
So right now, I do believe. Oh,
Okay.
so
I'll get the clear.
I do believe Aperture Grills and Kevin DDR are slightly ahead, but both
Alright,
of
I'm
us.
starting to catch up.
Coming. Yep.
Yeah, there is a level difference of about like 20 for each
I
of
need
the
to go over with it.
each of
Okay.
the two teams.
Yeah, clear
That's
that.
good.
In this case, well, considering
that's
it's a
a
race,
bad
I have no
placement.
idea what their actual
I
like,
got
type
it.
will be.
You got it. Yeah. All right. And vert.
And as you can see, a lot of talking between Aperture Grills and Kevin DDR to make sure
Okay.
that there's nothing
That's fine.
nothing
That's
goes
fine.
wrong.
Yeah,
Clear.
you really don't want to take
Yeah.
the other person's placements on accident.
Oh, that was
Feel
sorry.
it.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah, one
I'm
of
gonna try
the
and
worst
stack up on the
things
right.
is
It's hard though.
actually like both people actually try to
Oh,
I'll
like
fill it.
fill a well,
Okay.
I got the bug.
and the pieces collide and they block the well. That is pretty much the worst thing I can think of when thinking of doubles.
You got
Okay.
that clear on the right.
What
Yeah,
adds
or
insult to
left,
injury
yeah.
is that there's like a
Clearing.
bunch of
I'll
bugs
clear.
with how the game works.
Okay.
When
I'm
one
a
person
little
places a
behind.
piece,
I'm still a little ahead.
the
It's
hitbox
fine.
from that piece stays in the playfield, and the other person will be colliding with it. So sometimes like gravity will get stalled, or pieces will get stuck on each other, or like weird things will happen. So you kind of have to make sure you keep things separate. You don't run into each other on accident.
Okay.
So I do believe both of them have reached like the hardest part of the doubles mode, in which if you make a single mistake, it will be extremely hard to recover, which is 250.
Okay, I'm going down. Yeah.
I do believe.
I'm only like 10
Aperture
behind.
Grails is slightly ahead, and
Oh, I got
yeah,
hitboxed.
that's what we're talking
Okay,
about.
I am
like,
at the level stop.
Okay.
yeah. So
All right.
I do believe they're really close. Oh, exactly the problem.
My
I was talking
apologies.
Clear it.
There
Oh.
it is. Okay.
Did it?
I
Oh,
put a flat. I got it.
Aperture
Clear it.
Grails.
Clear it. Clear it.
With that,
yes.
Okay,
Oh,
Yes.
Aperture Grails actually managed to pull it out. So now it's the turn of. Oh, very good work by.
Nice one.
Very good work by SQR and Khan. They actually managed to get back on sync, and they have the same level counter.
Oh.
They need to clear both a line at the same time.
Oh no!
He will. Oh wow! That.
Go go go!
Magnificent. Very well played. I think they were having a little bit of trouble with the like team setting.
That stick is having trouble. Yeah.
Repping Seattle TGM.
I guess we'll introduce a new concept that is, well, we can play doubles. But can you imagine that we can play doubles by yourself?
Well, you don't need to imagine.
We'll show you. We'll just like swap right now, and well, you'll see what we mean.
While they're swapping out, as we get to see one man play doubles, we have a $50 donation from Snick Bub saying, Tetris Block blew me away at last GDQ, looking forward to even more. $100 from Metroid117. Thanks to all of the runners, the tech crew, and everyone else behind the scenes for giving us a home, such a great show, while supporting a good cause. Good luck to the runners who have yet to go. Dorimo saying, Tetris hype, it's just unbelievable, after donating $50. Lamp Eater with a simple request after donating $25. More Tetris, please. Justin F. has his priorities straight after donating $50. He says, taking a break from watching the International to watch some awesomely fast Tetris. Hype. Number 2648 donated $50 and says, Tetris is hype in its purest form. Super Saiyan Elite donated $10 and said, wasn't going to donate again tonight, but after the first Tetris run, I have to. These guys deserve it. This isn't a crazy awesome game to watch, run, and I'm glad to see the international friends joining in here at SGQ. Save the frames, kill the animals, hype! Jide donated $100 saying, been following the GDQs for 2 years now and I love everything that these events are about. Moose235 donated $50 and says, I like all the things that you guys do at the GDQs. Keep up the good work, everyone. Anonymous donated $50 and says, Tetris hype. Good luck to the runners and reaching $1 million donated this year. That would be a first for SGDQ. RPD234 donated $30 to say, greetings from Denmark. I was introduced to the GDQ through the YouTube videos at the end of AGDQ 2015, and the TGM block was magical. TGM4 hype. P.S. Money goes to the birthday mode for Hello Kitty Roller Rescue because the game deserves all the hype in the world. Anonymous donated $50 to say, one donation a day keeps the doctors away. Keep it up. I'm not sure that's what we're trying to do, but I appreciate the sentiment. Anonymous donates $50 saying, the Tetris block reminds me of fond memories of my Tetris DX cart for my Game Boy. Instant gravity and too much free time. Good stuff. Jeff LePage donated $100 saying, these Tetris runs are amazing. I used to think I was good at Tetris until I saw these guys, and I feel the exact same way.
Okay, are we good?
Yeah. Good.
All right. So I guess one of us should count them down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we press start? Or?
Yeah, press start.
Yeah, so both press start and get doubles selected, and then in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
All right.
So right off the bat, this is some crazy stuff. Like, you can already tell these guys are playing the game one-handed, and or one-handed per controller. And what this really means, and actually something that I think is really interesting about TGM is that even some of the hardest moves in this game are inputtable with one hand. It's like the right move to make is right there in front of you at all times. You just need to be able to do it. I probably didn't explain that too well, but
No,
I'm sure you know what I mean.
Yeah. Pretty much that means that if your gameplay is simple enough...
There's a simple move available at all times.
Exactly. There's a simple move available at all times, and they have to make use of that as much as possible so that they don't actually exhaust their hands from the manipulation.
So you can see they're kind of adopting two different strategies. SQR is he's using the sonic drop to hit up to make the pieces fall instantly, whereas Kitaro isn't really. Kitaro is also trying to keep his stack as low as possible, whereas SQR is stacking up a bit more. You'll note, as a necessity of the fact that you have two people playing, there's no delay in the animation for clearing a line. So there's not really an advantage to getting in Tetris, other than, it keeps your stack clean to have a single.
Although stacking for Tetrises can be a real struggle.
Yes.
Yes,
definitely.
it can. So I guess I should actually talk about some advantages of playing doubles mode like with one hand.
Yeah, there's no cooperation between the players.
Yeah. You have no real contention.
You have no opponent.
Yes.
Yeah, we often call your co-op partner your opponent because,
that was a good Freudian slip from AGDQ is calling your partner your opponent.
Yes, exactly. I did say mind game your opponent. So yeah, that is one of the advantages. Also, I guess that also makes it so that you have to look at the field. Like you know exactly what piece you need, so you can actually have a double draw of pieces to help you in a stressy situation.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately won't be the case in higher levels because the stack will tend to raise much higher up and will pretty much.
There's also the factor that since you're sitting in the center, directly in front of the well, it's a little easier to sight out the column that you want to drop your piece in.
Yeah, and I guess what I'll say is that most of these advantages, unfortunately, though, are kind of potential advantages. Yes, you have more control over the stack, but you now also have to think about both sides of the stack. which is really brutal.
Yeah, and you have to kind of alternate placements because you can't really, control both at once. You're not
Kind of can. You don't want to. You want to keep them desynced if you can. In one of the
Yes, you want
situations.
to keep them alternating if possible.
So I guess we should say, like, how many people are actually doing this in the world?
Yeah, there's
I think
5?
5 that finished doubles one-handed or
3
solo
on
doubles?
TC, SQR, one other person he knows in Japan. We don't know of anybody else.
so. That's really not a lot of people. What you're seeing here is pretty rare, even though it's not been considered like the main modes of the game. It is something that you won't be able to see all the time.
Yes, to have 2 people in one place who are able to do this is
You can still run into your opponents. You are your own opponent.
No, that is.
this
nice.
is a challenging situation.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You can do it twice.
Okay. Nice. And now the other thing is that, of course, because he's playing by himself, recovery is going to be a little easier. So
Fortunately, yes.
Yeah.
supposedly,
It's all relative.
Yeah, it's all relative. What's going to happen is they're heading, especially SQR, into the most deadly parts, the most deadly levels of the game, in which I think a mistake could very well be their last.
Yes. At
Yes,
this
and-
high speed, it's serious trouble if you make a mistake,
Yeah,
or
A
at
lot
least
of-
the wrong kind of mistake.
exactly. A lot of the things that we said earlier would not apply because of the speed and the difficulty that you would have to actually think back of a new
And-
strategy.
It's really tough too. There's
Nice, that was really good.
there's some crazy stuff going on in this mode too, like this weird bug where your inputs just randomly get eaten,
Yeah.
or your piece instantly flies to the other side of the playfield.
This has happened before.
As you can imagine, this was, this mode was probably not that easy to implement, and there are some
Yeah.
interesting
Wow.
bugs.
Wow,
And,
amazing.
So that, he's,
SQR still
okay,
needs-
there's
There
his
he
last
is.
line.
Oh, SQR made an amazing play.
Wow.
Yeah, 5:15 is an incredible time.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's going to try and survive the credits, but that's very hard.
Yeah, that is extremely hard.
And of
because-
course, it doesn't win you anything at all.
Oh,
so.
the DAS bug happened.
Oh, yeah.
He's been hosed by the auto shift bug,
Yeah.
which is kind of unfortunate at this high level. But I think it's looking good for Alex.
His left side is a few levels behind the right, which
Yeah.
could prove to be a problem.
They're synced again.
Oh, wow.
Getting the
That
clear
is-
here is going to be challenging.
Oh. Oh, my God.
But we know a man who's up to the task.
They're really, both at 299.
Well done, well done.
SQR too good.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Fundoshi Master does it again.
All right.
Okay, well,
And-
that was pretty incredible.
Yeah, I guess we're going to showcase the next mode, which is, it will be a foreshadow of what's going to happen next.
Yes.
It is a pretty silly mode. I do believe you will enjoy it. I think, people say that Tetris is random, but what you're going to see will
Really
involve
is.
a lot of randomness, and I hope you will enjoy it. So we'll make a swap.
Yes.
Well, actually, I think we're good with
I
that.
think we're
Explore
pretty
where it
good.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, everything's good. Yeah. So,
So if, I guess we can either.
Add
Oh yeah.
mode.
All right. Layout's already switched.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, perfect.
Yeah. So what you'll be seeing is playing the master mode of the game using an item code. So there is a versus mode in which you play against an opponent, right? And you clear lines and give your opponent garbage and try to make them top out. But there's a code where you can, and in versus mode, you periodically get an item which either benefits you or harms your opponent. But in this code, you periodically get all of the items, and all beneficial and harmful items are applied to yourself. So depending on your luck with what order the items come out in, it's either very easy or almost impossible.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just show right now who will make a countdown, by the way.
I suppose I can.
Oh, there you go.
Well, it doesn't really matter, right? We're using the in-game timer. So.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess at the same time, it never hurts to actually have the actual timer from there.
Yep. Make a time. Yeah, make a countdown.
Sure. Okay, so I guess hit start and then, or, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this TV. Yeah.
So, just if people want to like look cool at home and want to try this, you have to start when you begin the mode. You have to press B, C, and start, and that will trigger the item mode.
And you will see the next word flash.
Yeah, that will indicate that he's got it.
Yeah. So I guess go ahead. Yes.
Hold on.
And then good.
All right. 3. Okay, good.
Yep.
Well, the next flashed. So periodically, he's gonna get an item. The item will have the shape of the item will be embodied, I guess, within the tetramino, like
yeah,
that.
so you can see the first item you got is Delfield Upper. It's a beneficial item. All the beneficial items are blue. The harmful ones are red. So it deletes half your stack. He didn't have much of a stack, so it just deleted a little bit.
And then afterwards, well, yeah.
Yeah, you can see that the next piece bulges, you know, or when you're about to. So there's mirror. It mirrors your stack every piece for 3 pieces, and then leaves it mirrored.
Yeah. There are a few like methods to use where you could actually skip or cancel a few of the items.
Yes.
Right now, the items are not really this much of a problem. For example, color block is pretty much
color block doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It just makes your stack very shiny for a second.
For a second, but then afterwards, I would say it's one of the least lethal items.
Yes, it is the least lethal item, I would say. He got Delfield lower. So how this works actually is it puts all the items in a bag and shuffles it and deals them out to you one by one. So you'll see every item he can get exactly once before seeing any of them again.
Yep.
So, okay, that's transform.
Transform is
which every time a piece rotates while it's active, it will turn into another piece. And he could have just placed them without rotating, but that wouldn't be any fun.
Yeah, definitely.
If you pre-rotate the piece, it also will avoid the effect. But if you have to rotate twice, then you have to get lucky. Oh, death block.
Death block is...
So a death block is a double-sized block.
It will he... Oh, wow. It will be...
That's always a fun one.
That one is one of the most stressful items, I believe.
Yeah, as you can imagine, depending on when that comes out.
Oh,
180 field.
Wow.
All right, 180 field, it could be a lot worse.
That one could be a lot worse. A lot of the items get really like problematic when you have a really high stack because they are somehow a function of the height of your stack. And for example, 180 field would actually be a huge problem.
Oh, good. This is a
So
good one.
yes, so that one
is one of the
slams
best
all your
items.
blocks to one side.
Yeah.
There's 2 of those, one for left and one for right.
That is one of the best items, I think, because it doesn't delete part of your stack that you would like to make Tetrises with, and it allows you to make even more Tetrises if your stack was clean.
Oh, del even? Self-explanatory.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna get into like we actually did see like some of the pretty like
None of the hard pieces have come up yet, except for like death block.
Exactly.
Roll.
So there's roll. That's a particularly difficult one.
Yeah.
The pieces are gray and they rotate automatically.
They rotate a lot and they become pretty much uncontrollable.
Yes, it can cause serious trouble.
Well, now the stack is pretty clean. It will be well. Oh, I have no idea.
All right, X-ray makes your stack mostly invisible.
Yeah. But of course, like, knowing SQR, I mean, It was pretty easy, I guess. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that is a very bad item.
Hard block is probably the most frustrating one. As you can see, the block is like diamond colored or gray, and you have to clear it twice. So he cleared it, right? But the pieces from it are still there. Everything else is gone.
Nice.
Laser.
Oh, laser.
Nice.
Mashing the buttons and the stick actually influences the laser, and that's what SQR did. Okay, so
Okay,
we're
now,
gonna
so now as you can see, he has to clear the other half of it. Yes.
That is one of the most horrible items.
Yeah, and he handled it with a
shotgun. Is not
shotgun is
cool.
also.
I think
it.
Oh, wow.
Shotguns your stack.
Yeah, good thing it was short. If it's tall, it can be just brutal. Yeah, it was a good shotgun. That was like very few holes.
With a high stack, it pretty much equals death.
Shotgun is one of the most random ones.
And Nega Field is wow, it is the worst item. It is the worst item in my opinion. I guess the only terrible item left is
well, there's shadow.
Yeah, shadow.
Oh, dark block. Yeah.
Dark block. Yeah.
Or yes. Okay. Wow, that worked out well.
I do believe that
Nice.
SQR will want to trigger dark block.
Yeah.
You'll see why. And
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so I should mention two of the items are green because they're actually technically neutral. One of them is that one he just got, which is free fall. It just drops all of the blocks to the bottom. The reason it's neutral is because it then gives you them back. I would argue that it's still positive. There's the other one, which exchanges your field with your opponent. Your opponent is yourself, so it does absolutely nothing.
Okay, so okay.
There is dark block.
There is dark block.
There goes the stack.
All right.
Pretty good dark block, yeah.
That was a pretty good one, yeah. And I do believe we've.
I think that basically exhausts all the items. I can't think of one that we haven't seen yet. So we'll start.
There's Delfield again.
There is
Yeah,
Delfield again. So
Delfield
we've started the second bag. You'll see. I think you'll see about 1.5 bags worth of the items.
Yeah. Most of the time, what happens is during the fading roll, you coincidentally get the dark block.
Yeah, which is
makes
funny.
it look like you actually got the invisible roll, but that's not the case. Yeah, that was really good. Pre-buffering the moves actually cancels. It makes the pieces not transform, so that's
Okay,
that can
X-ray
be
again.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good.
So he has death block again.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Color
Okay,
block is
color
not
block.
so bad.
Yeah, color block is.
Because it just doesn't last very long.
Yeah. And well, depends on the kind of stack that you have, but it's not really.
There's the other delete field.
Okay. So I do believe I'm gonna switch to exactly a more stable field.
Here we go.
Wow.
He gets hard block again, which is rough.
Yeah, the worst part is seeing all the pieces, all the items again at the higher gravity.
Wow, that was
Nice.
really nice. Mirror block.
Oh,
Nice recovery.
Very quick mirror. Yeah.
very
Oh,
good.
nice.
Really good.
Wow.
There's laser again, which probably helped.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He
Yeah.
was able to clear off the side with it.
All right. So this is also where the speed actually kicks up. So
Yeah, this is the very last section. 180 field is good. He had a low field.
yeah, that is really fast play, by the way.
There's roll roll. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, because that one can actually. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay, it wasn't
was
that bad. Well,
nice recovery. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, free fall.
now he's also very close to the end of the game, so.
All
That's
right.
it. All right, now he'll
So-
play the roll. Now, finishing this mode with a time under 10 minutes is fairly impressive.
Yes, definitely. It is. Like, it would need a lot of different like strategies, but basically you got like a good glimpse of what item mode can be and how terrible and trolling it can actually get.
Yes, and you can imagine, since those items are so unbalanced, you know, luck affects a lot of how you do in versus matches.
Yeah.
To an extent. Like
But-
we said, if your stack is higher, like you have a more of an effect.
Oh, so here's the
Oh,
invisible.
here's the dark
Yeah,
block.
here's the invisible.
Makes his
It
stack.
just had to happen.
You know, it's as though it's the invisible roll.
Exactly. Well, that is a GM exam right now, obviously. And that's it.
All right. Okay. So at this time, we're going to switch games from TGM 2 to Tetris the Grandmaster 3 Terror Instinct.
This time I'm going to go ahead and read a few donations off. We have $10 from Ryu Kitsune. Glad to be a part of a fundraising for such a worthy cause. As a longtime Halo fan, put this towards legendary Halo 3. Adam209 donating $50 to say, I've been watching this event for years. So much respect to the runners, the fans watching live and at home, and everyone that makes this a possibility. Each event gets me so hyped, especially Tetris. Glad to support Doctors Without Borders. $100 from BRDF. This is such a great event and you are donating or supporting a wonderful organization. Keep up the good work and thanks for all the runs. $100 from Invader House. Amazed every time I watch TGM on SGDQ. Keep on being awesome. TAC donated $50 to say, blown away again by such a display of skill and reflex in the Tetris block. Are these people even human? Donating to the name Luca in CT as RL. Umeko with $30 saying, Holy Tetris Batman. Crosby LFC is a night owl saying, 2 a.m. in the UK, first time watching and I'm blown away from the Tetris run. All for a good cause. Keep it up, guys. Thank you for your $5 donation. TCT Tarzan donating $10. Greetings from France. This is for my pal Qlex, repping the French Smash community for Dust Force hype and for all of GDQ. Sloka donating $50 saying shoutouts to the TGM crew and yet for another amazing show. Registered user donated $50 to say, congratulations on bringing the world's attention to a fantastic series, reviving TGM for its prospects and serving a good cause in the process. Kill the blocks. Deck Nick donated $10 again, saying I had to donate again because SQR is blowing my mind. Item mode hype. $30 from Anonymous, saying love the GDQ events. Thanks to all the streamers, volunteers, donors, and everyone who's made this possible. Hype. Much love. Much love to you too, Anonymous. We actually have $1 from Anonymous saying, I made it to S6 and TGM just a few days ago, and these guys still blow my mind. See you guys at Replay FX in Pittsburgh. $50 from Klep, saying, I've never truly seen Tetris played until just now. And Mike Callahan donated $50 to say that SQR Tetris play has blown my mind. Amazing. Kyle King donated $20, saying, second of my donations, and I couldn't be more excited to see the sheer amazing wizardry being performed by the Tetris team. Never have I been more in awe of skill. Hype to them and all the runners and kill those animals. And I'd like to take a moment to thank Something Artistic for their support of SGDQ. They offer gaming-inspired decals and stickers made to decorate your consoles, walls, computers, and more. $2 from every decal sold this week is being donated directly to Doctors Without Borders, and some designs were done just for SGDQ and are available this week only. Games done quick, and SGDQ 2015 logo decals are being offered where the full decal purchase price is being donated to MSF. Find us at somethingartistic.net or decal.ly. Some of the tech staff you might see running around on camera are from Powered Up Audio. They're an indie sound studio from Vancouver, Canada. They've worked on such games as Darkest Dungeon and Wanderlust Adventures. And they're here at SGDQ. They're donating their time, actually, and they've been doing sound for us 24/7. They've had some trouble getting some sleep. So just a big thanks to them and all the work they've done. Jurat donating $30 to say, keep up the awesome work, great games, great cause, hype all around at Tetris Grand Masters OP. X Rough X donated $5 to say, how can I not donate when seeing this crazy display of skill? This blows my mind. East with $50 to say, something pretty simple, but pretty true. It's Tetris fighting time. Scream Squad donated $10 to say, longtime watcher, first time donation. Shout out to Catastrophe, B-Face, Sherlock, and the rest of the Massachusetts crew. Save the frames, kill the animals. Anonymous donated $4 to say, having a great time. This goes to show that gaming can bring everyone together for a wonderful cause. Keep it up.
Like, that makes no sense at all.
Okay, you ready? All right. Okay. A countdown, I guess?
Yep.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Yeah. This is a Sakura mode. It's a puzzle mode where you have to clear all the gems in each stage to advance to the next. The other thing you'll notice very quickly is that during the ready go animation before each stage, he can press the hold button as many times as he'd like to skip pieces. It's also a deterministic piece sequence, so it can be routed. This is familiar. It's a mirror block. Every third piece, it'll mirror the field.
Yes, and this is the route that was used to attain the world record. So
Yeah, the route was developed by a Japanese player that goes by the initials NIK.
also the music is really happy.
Yeah, but because it's a routed play, there were many situations where a single mistake would throw you off the route. This is another gimmick stage, X-Ray. But yeah, if there's no skips before a stage, then they'll have to be very careful, not to miss any placements on that stage, because it will throw them off the route on the next one. Starting stage 10, there's no skips except for a little bit of leeway in stage 12. Nice stage.
Nice. Sparkly blocks. You see some really crazy abuses of the rotation system from this game in this mode.
All right, roll. The route for safety puts one of the roll on the fourth piece on an O, and then the other one it just places quickly to avoid having it fiddle with the controls.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if this is one of the situations he has a backup strat for, so he might be improvising for the rest of the run. It's still possible to complete quickly, but it might add some to the total time. This is one of the stages where he has some backup strats for that'll put him back on route later, but I'm not sure if that was one of them.
Luckily, he at least managed to finish the stage. Failing the stage would actually kill the run. So.
Yeah.
Some failures in this mode are just completely unrecoverable if you're improvising, so.
Nice. This is the final regular stage. After this, completing the regular stages in under 5 minutes unlocks 7 extra stages.
Okay, and he did that, so.
Nice, he's back on the route. Excellent.
Oh my god! No way!
So normally there's a huge skip there where you have to skip 16 pieces exactly without missing any inputs.
In 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, in 2.5 seconds. But because he's memorized the piece sequence enough, he was able to realize that how many pieces he had to skip to get back in the route.
Yeah, he looped the route back into where it was, so.
Yeah, and some of these extra stages look pretty crazy.
Yeah, this happened during
this
practice.
is the last gimmick stage. This one he has to be very careful because the pieces move on odd blocks. If he puts it on the odd column, it would make the stage unwinnable.
And this stage looks insane, and
That's because it is. This is the best stage.
This is something.
Yo. Oh no.
Oh, and he's bopping all the records from my board. Ugh.
That's my board.
Oh, well,
But
okay
yeah.
then.
So yeah, for the purpose of an RTA, if you were doing it, you would want to bop all the splits first so you don't have that little fireworks animation that gets in the way. All right, excellent.
This is the last stage?
This stage is very evil if you're improvising, but with the route, it should take around like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I've had this just improvising because I don't know the world record route very well. I've had it take like 2 minutes. And because in the extra stages, there's no short time limit, it's just all the remaining time from the main game, it really can take 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Excellent.
it. Woo!
Nice run.
Nice job. Wow, that's a good time. .427.
Nice.
That's
Very
a very
good.
good time.
Excellent.
Yeah, less than 30 seconds off of his PB and just a little more than that off of the world record. So
Right on.
very nice.
All right. So I do believe we're going to switch to the, I guess, the big part.
Yes. This will be a race of master mode of Khan versus Kevin DDR. Okay.
So Khan is the world record holder of Terror Instinct. Kevin DDR needs no introduction. He is the best Western player in terms of Terror Instinct. So we'll have a duel to the death between the two.
Hey, Alex, can you pull this stick out? Like, I don't want to mess up your wire.
While we get this bloody duel set up, we're going to go ahead and read a few more donations.
Yeah, go ahead.
Arkalon
Yeah.
donated $50 to say, glad to watch some TGM again. Those guys are just amazing. Keep up the good work donating for PPL, Pokemon Puzzle League, for more awesome puzzle game. And Dodo donating $50 to say, gotta donate during the TGM block. These guys are insanely talented. Elgrim the Elder donated $50 to say, I've been watching SGDQ and AGDQ for the past 3 years. I finally have a job so I can donate some money this time. You guys are the best. Tetris hype. Hot and Cold AF donated $30 to say, if you told me this time last year that Tetris would be the hypest block at SGDQ 2015, I never would have believed you. I was a fool. This level of play is unbelievable. Money going to Dark Souls 2 players one controller because clearly I need my mind blown even more. Even the Maze Moves donated $5 to say, discovered on GDQ on YouTube, hours spent. Now I'm more than happy to finally give the first of my many upcoming donations to a great cause. Amazing Tetris, guys. Anonymous donated $50 to say, Games and Quick gives me joy every year, and this year I'm proud to finally be able to donate. You guys rock and give me hours of entertainment. Heart, please.
Oh, yeah. All right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tone34 donated $50 to say, here's some money I was saving for Half-Life 3.
All right, good luck.
So the names are flipped on the stream, it looks like.
Oh, that is...
I think so, right? Kevin, hit start.
I hit D.
Okay, yeah, so the names do need to be swapped.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right. So...
No, I mean, it wouldn't have been. You get the. This is,
Make sound.
You make sound and
Should be making sound right now.
We have a $50 donation from Peter T. Tetris for Evo 2016. At a blindfolded Pokemon run, why are we not funding this?
I'm going to assume that he has, despite the fact that he's not lucky.
Tiganator with a $50 donation saying, yesterday I didn't believe in God, but after seeing these guys play Tetris, I knew they walked among us.
I think Kevin's screen is coming through very dark. Actually, is the signal? We noticed that before.
It is really dark.
I think it's just the actual gun. I don't know.
Is there any
$16 from Professor NES, 3 words, back on route. $1 per peace cycle, just because. Snowy247 donated $20 to say, I've never seen Tetris quite like this before. Absolutely brilliant gameplay from a true master. Scott A18 donated $15 to say, watching people speedrun Tetris is honestly mesmerizing. I've never watched it and I can't stop. Keep it up, guys. Samurai Hitman donated $50 to say, SQR is the best QR. Do you know what that means?
I don't know what it means, but it's true.
Yes, I agree. TNT donated $50 to say, who knew Tetris could be so sexy? Let's save some animals like casuals save their games.
Is there a second?
No, it's the tougher gun that's dark.
Is there a second other super gun?
Huh? There's no other video on it. Unless you want PAL. Unless you want PAL, guys.
Do you want my French super gun?
So if you donate at least $10 during this block, you have a chance to win what has been labeled the Dendy Bundle, which contains a Russian NES and collection of interesting Russian NES games. Upcoming donation incentives and bid wars include the Twilight Princess file name, where Iwata is currently leading with $2,454.10, and Franker Z, the poor pup, is at $639 in second. Additionally, for Borderlands the pre-sequel, another file name is available with Butt Stallion, the classic character from Borderlands 2, currently winning at $559, and Iwata at $297. TQP donated $30 saying, I had to donate again after seeing that mind-blowing Tetris play. Myriad Tail donating $50 saying, love the Tetris block, good to see a game being properly played fast. Also, shave the animals. That's how it goes, right? Rosin donated $15 with a simple statement, amazing as always. $10 from Phantom Matt saying, I may not be able to watch my favorite games play, but Tetris Block has made up for that. Going towards Dust Force secret level played because seriously, defying gravity rules. Semantics donated $5 to say, really big fan of Tetris. I'm glad I got the opportunity to witness amazing gameplay of my childhood game that kept me off the streets like sidewalks. Much love.
The names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are
Cool.
we good?
All right.
Okay. Yeah, apologies for slight technical difficulties. Getting these arcade hardware to work is sometimes a bit of a chore.
yes, like literally, we have a giant Tupperware box crammed full of arcade parts
wires. Yes.
to make this work.
Okay, so I guess we're going to get started with a race of master mode. So
This is the main mode. I guess you would say main mode in Tetris the Grand Master 3.
yeah, it starts slow and it gets pretty fast, and then
then
you have to
ends-
complete a credit roll.
Yes, and as of AGDQ last time, I hadn't qualified GM yet.
But since then, you
Since
did.
then, I became a GM. So now I'm one of 6 GMs. And Khan is the world record holder in
For
this
this mode. Yes.
So as you can imagine, we were really excited that he was able to come out here because when I watch him play, it shocks and confuses me. And I feel a little hurt, which is good. That's good. It's
motivation.
It's healthy, I think. So we thought, what better thing to do than to race in TGM 3?
Yes.
So I guess before we start, just shout outs to just a couple people who inspired me along the way. Digital, I don't know if you're still out there or whatever, watching. You've always been a real big inspiration to me back in the day when I was starting out. Amnesia, whole crew, Tetris Concept. And of course, Shinji Hosoe for great soundtrack in this game.
Amazing soundtrack. Okay.
All right.
All right, so I guess you guys can start your games and log in.
Okay?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
It
and
is.
one thing that we should note is also that Khan is not GM qualified on this board, so even if he gets a GM, it won't show up as a GM. It'll show up as a Master M.
Yeah.
Other
So
than that-
effectively, they'll be racing for a Master M grade.
Yes. Okay.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Let's
And
log
then
in.
we can count you down when you're actually ready to start the game. Yeah, so this game introduced a board local account system. And as you mentioned, there's a qualification thing. It keeps track of how you did. It keeps a history. Okay, so
Yeah,
select
okay.
classic rule, and then
All right.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.
3, 2, 1, go.
So,
Okay, right. So this is, Kevin said, this is the main mode of the game. The goal is to complete to level 999 while playing quickly and consistently and making a lot of Tetrises. The game doesn't show you, how well you're doing, so you kind of have to remember. You'll also notice in this game there is a hold button or a hold box, and there are 3 previews rather than just one. So in turn for giving these concessions to the player, they make you play incredibly quickly.
so I guess the little thing that has to be noted about the consistency, I think it's going to be the main thing to allow the both players to actually get the invisible roll at the end of the run is the coal system.
Yeah, so to try and put it succinctly, essentially the game keeps track of how well you did or how fast you completed each 100 levels of the game. And if you ever got too much slower than you did in a previous section, you will miss what's called a cool, where the game just says cool at the bottom. And if you miss any one of those, you are invalidated from getting the invisible credit roll. And that means it's impossible to
Missed it.
get the highest grade.
That is pretty much the only main problem at high level in order to get the credit roll, because the other requirements are Tetris requirements, and there are much less of a problem than actually. Well, the consistency problem is just a problem whichever level you are at. Mm-hmm. If you're like extremely fast, if you're an extremely fast player, this constraint will apply to you.
It still applies because it's relative to how well you did, not relative to some absolute metric.
Yeah. So I do believe Khan is...
yes, Khan has all the cools so far.
Yeah.
So he's a little bit ahead.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow. Khan's vision of the thing is, I do believe he just stacks as fast as possible because, well, I guess he's able to without actually losing some consistency.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, lesser players would have to deliberately slow down in order to keep their section times consistent so they don't miss a cool, but...
I already missed one.
Oh, man.
So yeah, it's the easiest ones to miss are right at the beginning, so that's unfortunate, but they'll continue to play the games out, or Kevin will. Yeah, as you can see.
So Khan has reached the point where the speed, like, it speeds up.
There's a great jump in
haven't
speed
noticed.
there.
And pretty much you're going to see the fastest possible play, I guess.
Yeah.
He is the world record holder, and he, I do believe his record is 440 or something. That is...
it's been improved even more recently, I believe.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, so what you're going to see is possibly the fastest play ever.
Well, the fastest, like, consistent Tetris stacking play.
Yes.
Which is the goal.
Which is pretty interesting. Some people in the community call that Khan stacking because he is able to keep the moves pretty simple throughout, and he's still in a position where he stacks like extremely fast for Tetrises all the time.
And avoids a lot of holes. Like, is very able to do some crazy overhangs to avoid any sort of mistake.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Khan in a good position right now. So I do believe all the conditions have been met.
Yes.
Wow, very nice with the hole. Kevin DDR has started speeding up as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another thing about missing cools is that the more cools you get, the faster the game accelerates. So you have somewhat of a time disadvantage if you've missed one early.
Which is pretty much what happened.
Yep.
So I do believe Khan has gotten all the calls.
Yes, there is no one for the last section, which is just about the only merciful thing they did.
So the only thing he has to do is score for Tetrises right now and wait for the final credit roll. It will be pretty interesting. Khan is also known, like, he's not only known for his speed, he's known for how well he handles what you're about to see right now.
Nice. Oh my God. So Kevin topped out at level 873.
So there is a grading system within the Invisible, and
shout outs to Mr. Kondo before his name scrolls off screen.
Oh yes, definitely.
He is our favorite Arika employee.
Thank you, Mr. Kondo.
And thank you, Mihara, for making this game.
I guess right now he's just like completely destroyed the grading system. He's
Yes.
got it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
5 minutes, 1 second is insane as a time.
Nice. Ah, man. Okay, Shirase, let's go.
Yeah, that was an amazing play.
Yes. And as you'll note, he also set 3 faster times, so that didn't even get on the leaderboard.
And Khan's run there actually beat my all-time record by, I think, 2 or 3 seconds?
2 seconds.
Yeah,
2 seconds,
so
yes.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah.
And it was most assuredly a GM. It's simply that the
easily
game
a
won't show
GM.
it.
Like, yeah, well beyond a GM. You only really need 2 or 3 Tetrises to get a GM, so.
Yeah, I think he got like 10.
All right, so
Okay,
I guess
so-
this brings us to our next mode, Shirase.
All right. Shirase will be
Yes.
The death successor.
Last
Yes,
time.
Shirase, yeah, as you saw in Death mode, is a mode that starts at the infinite gravity, very fast, and again, it's simply survival and time attack. It also has some like maximum time requirements, though for players of this caliber, those aren't an issue.
There's also gimmicks.
There are also
which
some
you will see
gimmicks.
as we go along.
exactly.
Yes, last time I failed to slay the beast. And this time I'm hoping that between the two of us, it's possible. I think it is.
Yes.
Let's hope so.
Okay.
All right.
Let's,
So yeah, I guess log back in and.
All right.
Okay. And I guess a countdown?
Yeah. So select classic and then Shirase and.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
So right off the bat, you can see both players playing extremely quickly. It's only going to get faster from here. So just like in death mode, you know, even though it starts at infinite gravity, as they reach higher and higher levels, the amount of time they have to place pieces, the delay between pieces, how long line clear animation takes will all decrease. That's not the only thing, the only way that the game will try to kill them. Far from it.
So I guess the time requirements, I do
Yeah.
believe it's not going to be a problem at all for these guys.
Yeah, you must reach level 500 in under 2 minutes and 28 seconds, and then level 1000 in double that, except that the level 1000 one, you'd be hard-pressed to hit.
Yeah, that pretty
Just
much means that you have to complete each split within a 30-second time.
Yep.
And right now, I believe that they're actually like destroying this.
Yeah. Yes, but for lesser players, the time requirement is actually a huge wall.
It is.
Most people will be able to survive to level 500 and then, you know, have to really seriously step up their game before they can meet the 228. And the game gives you a very passive-aggressive message when you fail it. It says, excellent, but let's go better next time.
Thanks, game.
And explodes one single firework, if I'm right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, you tried. Thanks. Now go away.
Khan went crazy at the start of the 300 section, just bursting
Okay,
through.
so Khan has
pulling
already
far
passed.
into the lead.
Oh my god.
You can see he wasn't even at 2 minutes to hit level 500. And from here, now you can see the bottom of his stack is being copied. So the game periodically gives you garbage, which just clones the bottom line. So of course, if you play perfectly cleanly, this simply gives you extra free blocks to clear, so you can go faster. But if you make a mistake at the bottom, then it can be very, very difficult to deal with.
Which is what almost happened on Khan's side, by the way, but he recovered that like quite really, like really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
Khan has like very interesting reads about the like that kind of echo what we were saying about the Khan stacking. Pretty much means that even if he is to make like some holes like this, he will recover them like as soon as possible, no problem.
So
and there he is, back on track.
Kevin's got a bit of a center well going on, though at least it's only one block. If it was 2 columns, that can be really, really hard to deal with.
Yeah, that would pretty much mean that you would have to wait for a line piece to actually fill the first column and then another line piece to fill the second. And you would have to wait all the time without actually clearing a line.
All right, Khan is approaching the monochrome section.
Yeah, so after level 1000 and the game ends at 1300, the pieces turn into these bracket blocks, which are a callback to, you know, when Tetris was played on ASCII displays. So Kevin had a great recovery, and now he's also about to enter the monochrome section.
To add insult to injury, these modes, the speed like considerably goes up. It is one of the hardest speeds. It is one of the highest speeds that you will ever see.
Yeah,
right
so
now they're
Khan is close to level 1200. From level 1200 to the end, the speed just gets like, it's as close to unplayable as they could possibly have put in the game.
Yes. The lock delay is 8 frames.
Yep, you have 8 frames once the piece spawns to place it, which means you can barely get it to the wall.
Exactly.
If you lose control, like, it forces 5 pieces per second.
Khan has actually reached the speed. Yep. He's trying to, oh wow.
Nice,
oh, that was a really good play.
And that was an incredible pace. Okay. Kevin's almost at 1200.
Kevin's turn.
Please no.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Wow.
So unfortunately, it hasn't been reached, but we did give this mode a good scare.
Yes.
Not really.
As you can see, even the best players in the world have trouble with that very last section. Okay, so I think we have one last thing.
Yeah, let's fight, guys.
Yep. So now they've been racing on single player
So
modes,
we should switch over to this screen, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll move my stick.
So all in all, it is nice to compare the times and the performances of each player, but at some point you just want to have a good old-fashioned duel. And
Is left
this is
okay?
where item mode that we've shown to you comes into play. Both of them will actually race against each other. Clearing lines will send garbage to the other player's field, and also you will have items. Any beneficial items will benefit the player who actually clears it, and any bad item it will actually send the effect. It will attack the opponent.
And you'll recognize these items from the item mode demonstration that SQR played earlier.
Should be on the right. Yeah.
Once they get all the controllers plugged in.
Someone got a cable?
Right there.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Gonna read one quick donation that I think kind of explains a lot of our sentiments. It's from BRHH. It was for $50, and it just says, "What?"
Okay.
Green Power Van donated $50 to say, "Khan, you've blown my mind and my wallet. Thank you."
I think we're good. We'll do it. Do it at the end of the game. Oh, okay.
The Nerd Wonder donated $100 to say, "Words cannot express how much I'm blown away by the skill of these players. I guess
After
this
versus mode,
$100
right?
donation is enough." Exhibitor donated $50 to say, "Can't believe my eyes. Tetris will not be the same." Anonymous donated $100 to say, "Thank you to all the runners and organizers for the wonderful run so far. From the great opening Yoshi's Island to the amazing TGM gameplay."
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So one of
master
you-
attack, I guess. Good to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. So this is versus mode in TGM 3. I don't know. I'm sure you've played versus Tetris before. Anyone want to explain it?
It pretty much works like any other versus mode in a Tetris game. So if you clear more than a single, then it'll send garbage to the bottom of your opponent's well. And you want them to top out and not you. The game enforces like a best 2 out of 3 sort of thing.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Oh, got that frame perfect name entry. Sweet.
Frame perfect name entry.
Yeah, auto shift name entry. Nailed it.
Yep. So now he has to get all the way into the game. And
Okay.
yeah, so just start it, and then Khan will log in and challenge.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Here comes a new challenger, or a challenger.
Yeah.
So you can choose a specific style. They're both
They will
going
be
for
playing attack,
which
yes.
means clearing lines would send a lot more garbage to the other guy's field. Tetris gives, I think, 6 lines of garbage. Yes. And I think they're going to go back and forth with the Tetrises as much as possible. Wow.
Yeah, attack leads to very short matches.
Maybe we should play one in defense.
No, don't do that.
The marathon actually needs to end.
Yeah. Defense mode is like the turtle style. With the other ones, you have to at least like be efficient and try to like play faster than the other person. But like defense will just like take stuff off the bottom of your field and like. Oh man.
I like how both of those ended before we got to an item.
Yeah. Yeah, attack mode ends before an item pretty much.
So we could actually see an item.
Should we play one in item
Yes.
I guess, yeah.
You should play a versus in item mode.
Another
as well.
one in item mode. So attack actually leads to what you've seen just now.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, and that'll do it.
That'll wrap this up.
Yes.
I'd like to thank, the GDQ staff and Speed Demos Archive for giving us this chance. You'll see what happens.
Oh, he almost got a perfect clear, but he got a hit with something before he could do it.
Okay, so there's an 180 field. Well, it does something.
Kevin actually gets color block, which
Enjoy your colored blocks.
Doesn't really
phase
do that
Khan
much.
in the slightest. And oh, hard block is really crucial.
Yeah, hard block
Yeah.
is pretty painful.
You'll actually need to destroy the bottom of the stack as quickly as you can.
Oh.
Oh. He got too much garbage in order to clear that piece.
Oh, laser. Yeah, I do believe Khan's in a very good position to send a lot of garbage. But Kevin is actually struggling.
Khan used hold and deleted his item block.
Oh yeah, hold can actually clear your item out.
Oh.
Roll is very painful.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Oh, revenge.
Oh.
Oh!
No! It gets stuck. Okay, just a quick thing. Thank to the GQ staff, thank to everyone. If you think that this cannot get any better, then I strongly recommend that you support the potential release of a new Tetris Grand Master game.
Yes, partially thanks to all your support from AGDQ, there was a overseas location test actually of Tetris the Grand Master 4 or TGM 2015.
Tetris the Grand Master 4 was basically uncanceled after 5 years and was location tested in California and was location tested in Japan. And maybe it's going to come out. I don't know. We don't really know.
Yeah.
But if you want to find out, you want to tell them, go
Yeah.
check out TGM_series on Twitter. That's TGM_series.
Yeah.
Show them your support. Tell Tetris_official as well.
Yeah.
Tell them.
And if you want more info about this game, you can go to tetrisconcept.net. We have a wiki and a forum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I guess
Thanks.
that's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
SGDQ 2015 has officially gone esports. A big thanks to the Tetris crew, a big thanks to the possibility of TGM4 existing. Thank you guys for your amazing run. We have a $5 donation from Anonymous saying, "These Tetris guys are unreal. I am in awe. Good work, guys." High Def Low Main donated $9.99 to say, "I love watching Tetris players. This donation goes to Winner's Choice. P.S. Kill the sabers, frame the animals." Ikael donated $50 to say, I've always watched GDQ on YouTube, so I never get a chance to donate. Finally caught you guys live, so I'm happy to donate for a great cause. Save the animals. Anonymous donated $20 saying, "Thank you, SGDQ. These events are consistently awesome. Therefore, I watch, especially Tetris. Watching Masters play these games melts my brain. In a good way. Echo hype." Raven Hollow donated $20 to say, "Longtime fan, first time live watcher. Yada yada. Thanks for all the sweaty, stressful Tetris excitement. Cheers to the pal that got me into the GDQ hype. Save the animals." Nathan228 with $30 for a glowing review. Another mind-blowing Tetris block. Can't get enough of it.